the name Adol Christin? Ah, Adol Christin. From the time he left his homeland at age 16 to the final years of his life, he surrendered each and every day of his existence to fate, wandering the world in search of his next adventure. His exploits have been meticulously chronicled in over 100 volumes of personal travelogue, detailing where he'd been, what he learned, and what he accomplished thereat. These are not tall tales, but factual accounts. Each volume is comprised of a simple, honest assessment of events, with an emotional detachment that affords the reader a certain degree of personal interpretation. Yet, despite Adol's dry and humble candor, all who read of these brave new worlds, these exotic landscapes and encounters, come away from the experience deeply affected. Indeed, it is as if the reader is right there with him, feeling just as he must have felt. The events I shall now recount took place a mere 3 years after Adol Christin set out on his first adventure. Collectively, these accounts are known as the Felghana Archives. I invite you to take up Adol's sword as if it were your own, and allow yourself to become immersed within his words. Imagine if you were he.
Give me, give me your money, Axeliton. But give me, give me the item to the right of you, right now. I'm waiting. Give me the item to you, right? Because I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about the item of. That aside, good evening, konbanwa, and how's it going for you? I hope you have been having a good day so far. For me, it's been a good day, and a new week is now upon us. So I hope you have been having a good weekend. For me, it's been quite good for me. My PlayStation is still at repair. Haven't really heard anything from them used yet. Anyway, so today we're gonna be playing some Ace Attorney investigations. And before we do that, Miles Edgeworth, by the way. But before we do that, so today I'm 7% pony. And I'm also 90% delicious. And you know, you give me a little bit and I'm gonna launch the game. So, hang on that. So last time at Ace Attorney Investigations, so did we get started with episode 2, and we currently inside the airplane, and a murder have occurred, because of course, and we also we did get framed as the murder, but we managed to prove our innocence. So now we can focus on figuring out who the actual culprit is. So let's get to gaming. So I'll be doing this and that, 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 that. And here we go. Let's get to the gaming then. With the boats eating outside the window. So they are getting to enjoy this too. Anyway. So let's get to eat then. So hold it. Must well 1:00 PM local time. Hop Springs Airport. So we have arrived then at our destination, I see. But we still have a case to work on. I know that once we had landed, I'm supposed to let the local police take over. And thanks to Mr. Stendario and Mrs. Millie, I was able to preserve the crime scene. And I'm not gonna get arrested. But I just can't say it. I wasn't able to talk with Mr. Stendario in private. Yeah, near the end, she ended up getting very suspicious. So I'm left wondering what was she up to? Why did she do what she did? There must be a way for me to continue my investigation. I've been expecting you, Miles Edgeworth. Who is it? Oh, wait. Francisca? Francisca? I thought you were still in Germany. I come where I am needed. And wherever there are criminals to be caught. Her name is Francisca Fungama, the daughter of my mentor, Manfred Fungama. She, like myself, is a prosecutor. Are you heading up with this case? It won't be a bit of a relief if you are. Yeah, please say you are. Don't you try to flatter me, Miles Edgeworth. I'm placing you on the arrest. You might not have heard, but I managed to prove my innocence. But it's quite frustrating, actually. I had hoped to extract my revenge on you in a different venue, but I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day when a disciple of the House of Fungama would become a criminal. Have you no say? That doesn't really say much when your father is a criminal. Wait, it has all been a big misunderstanding. I didn't kill the victim. A misunderstanding? Yes. I heard all about the murder over the police radio from the captain himself. Oh? You waited for the victim on the fourth floor and then beat him to death. Ah, you're out of date then. Francisca, do you honestly believe I killed a man? I suppose I saw the judgment on it after I have investigated this for myself. I can put you arrest on hold until then. That's good. That's as it should be. Ha! I don't need a lecture on how to perform my duties from you, of all people. To be perfect in every way, the fulfillment of that kid alone is all I strive for. Well, I have my own kid which I must fulfill. So why don't we solve this together? I have to get going. The crime scene awaits. Don't you dare leave town. I had no plans on doing that anyway. Trust me, I had no intention to. Detective Komsu! Wait. Okay, why the fuck is he here? Yes, sir. Too slow? Oh! Listen up, I'm leaving you in charge of watching this man. Don't mess up, understand? Mr. Edgeworth, I'm supposed to guard him? A simple yes or no, detective. Ugh, yes sir, understood, sir. You used to leave it to me. Miles Edgeworth, if you interfere with my investigation, I'll arrest you on the spot. Are we clear? We are. Now then, if you'll excuse me. Good to see you again, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Boy, am I glad to see you okay. Thank you, detective. I didn't expect to see you. I believe in you, sir. You can lean on me. I'll get you through this. I have to admit, I'm a bit curious as to what Francisca is up to. Maybe I should ask the good detective. Very well. In that case, I have a few questions for you. Well, let me check on the first before that. What a wide of planes preparing for take off. Besides the turbulence, they're really not all that bad as a mode of transportation. Yeah. I will fly a lot, so I get what you mean. This site seems to be happily enjoying the sight of so many planes. Whoa! I'd love to take a yawn down that yawn way. I mean, I was the same. Oh, the youth of today. So much potential, yet so misguided. Edgeworth, don't tell me you was the same. Looking from behind, I think I've seen this man somewhere before. Nom 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 nom. In Soviet Russia, war flags launch boxes eat you. Huh? Okay. Why is there an emote on my... Fold it, lol. Oh, I feel a wave of creative powers coming on. It's over 9,000 lols. I'm vaguely remembering him. He wanted happen to be Manuel. He is. For my next lead movie, it's gonna be the Steel Samurai Boy of Neo Old Tokyo versus the World Samurai Champion of Earth. It's gonna yoke so many boxers. So the Steel Samurai is finally getting a movie. Well, it seems like it is Manuel. This man was in the first class with me. He was quite taken up by the whole affair. I did it. I made it a whole flight. I'm not scared of turbulence anymore. He must have been pretty scared. He repeated the same thing over and over to himself. Well, turbulence can be scary for some. I know that because my mom is the same. Lonesland. Not bad. I guess it's got a big enough to warrant its own appearances so. Resort Iconic. I recommend over Arbor Special World Flags launch boxes. only available for a limited time. We have a variety of loans boxes made up to look like different counties of flags. I wonder how sweet this loans box would be like. I wonder if they aiming to take loans land to the international market. But I can certainly see how it would become popular quite quickly with the creativity of this. I shall try to get some information out of Detective Gamsu first. Well then, so let's talk about the investigation. So, how is the initial investigation going? We just shipped the body off to the coroner's office. We take a statements now, sir. That sounds like Francisca. She was always good at the quick responses to our case. Yeah, I'm actually glad it's a progressing this quickly. I'd say she was a little too quick, sir. What makes you say that? Oh, how so? I used an over as soon as I got word of the affair, sir. But somehow, when I got her, Francisca was here before you. Mr. Spunkama was already here barking out orders at everyone. It was kinda creepy, as though she knew there had been a murder or something. Well, I mean, of course she would know. It's because she was told in advance, unlike you. It had come in advance to await your flight's arrival. But still, why would she know in advance actually? Especially since she's not even from this county to begin with. That is sort of odd. She did show up rather quickly and out of the blue. Plus, I still don't know why she's here in America. There must be some backstory to all of this. So let's see if we can talk about that. Mr. Spunkama just kinda popped up at the prosecutor's office about a week ago, sir. Something about Satan only leads related to a certain incident. No details? It's kinda top secret, so she can't talk about it even with me, sir. Well, you have my interest regardless. Knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her babe. Plus, I thought the top secret part was what stopped her from talking to you, detective. Yeah, you kinda have a loose mood. Loose lips. Although, I wonder if her case has anything to do with mine. Anyway, that's about all the info I have, so we shall find out more as we investigate. You're right, let's get to it. Yes, it is high time to resume my investigation. thought we talking to the people involved in this case affairs. Yeah, let's do it, then. This site seems to be happily enjoying the sight of so many plants. I'm all excited to see these many planes too. Just to look at the size of their things. Do you like planes too, mister? I do like planes, yes. The balance between the main wings and the tail wings is really something, huh? It seems that this side derives his pleasure from a different aspect. Oh, but I've also got a thing for the shape of the wings too. For me, I'm not really sure. Hey, mister, you can stand next to me. Support our plane's wing. Thank you, detective, for leaving me out of this conversation. Well, you didn't seem interested. I can't believe there's no one man in the counter when a mortar has used a code. Relax, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm here. I'll make sure nothing else happens. That kinda worries me. You are precisely why I can't relax. But why of the planes preparing for take-off? I wanna join the plane someday and go overseas. Wait, but then how did you manage to get here? Have you never been to another county before, detective? Nope, not yet, sir. I don't even have a passport. Huh? Wait, why don't you ever... At the very... What? At the very least, you don't have a passport. But I will be saving up for that eventual someday. A penny a day to be precise. How can you not even afford a passport? At 38, he won't be making any tips until well after retirement. Anyway, time to speak, but there we go. Looking from behind. I think I've seen this man somewhere before. In Soviet Russia, Bullflex lost boxes eat you. Mr. Edgeworth, we gotta get him some water. Fold it, low. Oh, I feel a wave of creative powers coming on. It's over 9,000 loans. The fact he actually speaks like that. For my next lead movie, it's gonna be the Steel Samurai Boy of Neo or Tokyo versus the World Samurai Champion of Justice and Champion of Oath. It's gonna yoke so many boxers. Good thing it was a false alarm, yeah, Mr. Edgeworth. So the Steel Samurai is finally getting a movie. Completely ignore me as usual. Yeah, like usual. This man was in first class with me. He was quite taken up by the whole affair. I'd be pretty scared too if I got caught up in a murder investigation, sir. I did it. I made it the whole flight. I'm not scared of turbulence anymore. This life vest is proof I made it alive. It's now my prized possession. You do know that belongs to the plane, right? How could you just take that from the plane? It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. It's got nothing to do with the motor, at least. For once, you are right. Anyway. Loonsland. Not bad. I guess it's got a big enough to warrant its own appearance shops. Oh, I always wanted to keep the sticky loans at the eye. This is what I call it. I recommend over Airport Special Bold Flex loans boxes only available for a limited time. We have a variety of loans boxes made up to look like different countries' flags. If you really want one that badly, detective, why don't you go ahead and buy one? Is that okay, sir? Thanks! Alright then, I'm really gonna get one. Here I go. Excuse me, miss. I'll take a Star Spangled Banner loans box, please. I hope he's aware that's the most expensive one on the menu. Oh, you. Anyway, let's keep going then. Yeah, you have nothing. Start going in here then. I take it that's the captain. Must well. 137. Flight G390. Second floor, first class. So you must be the captain. Why yes, I am. And who might you be? I am Deputy Keep Secretary, Francisca von Gamma, and I have a few questions for you. Don't you dare, Captain, getting friendly with another woman. Are they dating each other? I'll never forgive you if you do. Okay, that seems to be the case. What are you talking about? I only have eyes for you, my dear Kami. I can already tell this is gonna be a headache. I want to bet money on over there, Captain, to be most of a reputable person. So you don't want to ask the Captain some questions, son? He was in the cockpit the entire time. I highly doubt he would know anything confused. Anyway, I like to leave that type of witness to Francisca and Habib. Yeah, will you keep going? What? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was a good thing we walked away, huh? Oh! Yeah. Let's leave them be. Meanwhile, we focus on our own investigation. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. I accidentally unblocked. Oh, wait. Now. Oh, we'll see. It's okay, never mind. It's fine. That one. Okay, it was nothing. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, actually, yes, mind. Yes, mind. Okay, Hot 87. Oh, that's what. Okay, I see what happened. How did that even happen in the first place? It fell off on its own. I thought it was because of me, but no, it wasn't. Anyway, sorry about that. March 12, 1:40 p.m. Flight T390, first floor lounge. He's still at it, I see. Lucy hat? Oh! Don't worry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, why the fuck are you apologizing? How long do you intend to hold me? It is impossible for me to be the criminal. I told you. Wait, why is he getting suspected as the criminal? Because I mean, it is a fact that he is innocent. Did I miss something? Mr. LaPlante? Oh, it is you? That is meant to stop stopping me from going. Time is money. I don't have even 1 second of wasteful time to spend. Well, I'll speak with him in a bit. Before that, I wanna investigate. Can we put a piano on this plane? Hey, do you think I can try it also? I got a note. I think you would know better than to randomly those things that a crime scene, detective. Besides, I didn't know you know how to play. Of course I do. I'm practically proficient. Interesting. The things you learn about people on a daily basis. I can get to, and yeah, you come out use the right, son. Never mind. True news does not a proficient pianist make, detective. So no piano for you. Looks like we can go beyond her, son. Plus, the body has been sent off to the medical examiner's office for an autopsy. Hey, this statue! Yes? What about it, detective? Did you notice something? I saw this guy in a gym last night. The resemblance is uncanny, sir. Okay, why the fuck did he appear in your gym? You saw him in your gym? Well, yeah. I saw him, and then I arrested him. Okay, why the fuck did you arrest him? I wanted to show you stop with that I am in over partnership. You know, it doesn't count if it was in a team. Being useful in your sleep is of no help to me in the real world, detective. Oh man, there's a really pretty lady in the plane over there. Oh, she's looking over here. Come soon. What the fuck? Quick soul, may not have it made, please? No. I'm not gonna do that. Are you forced to be you big man on this? What are you? A child? There are 5 copies of a Sky magazine in the magazine rack. This month's special. Oh, this month's special. Oh, looks like it's an English trivia quiz. Oh, I got one. What starts with I and means portly youth and disrespectful? Insult? The answer is most definitely insolent. Ah, I was thinking of insult. Time's up, sorry sir, but the correct answer is insolvent. Detective Komsu, don't tell me your English ability is at the same level as him. Anyway, did you finish taking his statement yet? Yup, all done, sir. I do not concern if you don't examine the cargo hold. I want my cargo back. So what about your cargo then? If you make a single sketch of my art, you will pay. Art? What sort of art? Mr. LeBlanc is an art dealer, so he's got a bunch of artwork down in the cargo hold, so. Ah, yeah, then I can understand why he's like that. Even used a little sketch can make the price go down so much. There's practically a mountain of them, large and small. From folk customs to stone statues, I sell all kinds of art. For customs, speaking of which, Mr. LaPlante's hat? Yeah. Actually, your whole clothing gives me that kind of vibe. It kind of looks like that other piece of cloth. Oh yeah, you're right actually. So, since that's the case, I think I actually wanna talk about it. So, Mr. LaPlante, can you please look at this for me? Oh, it's a peculiar cloth. Ah, so this is what you usually find at the Peculiar. As I suspected, your hat is made of the same material, I suppose. Yes, of course. This fabric is so famous. Orders come from over the seas for more. I see. Burkinian cloth, world famous export of Burkinia. Its beautiful pattern has been sold by Blood. Bloody cloth data updated in my organizer. Okay, nothing new happened. Then this is the coffee you were talking about earlier? No. My coffee distance is most gigantic. I see. You, detective, where can I have my cargo moved? You're asking the wrong person. You can get your cargo back when we're done investigating, Paul. The stubbornness of your police, it is no good. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it works. And it is no good that attendant refuses to exit the attendance room too. Oh? You mean Ateneo? That attendant? I wonder if he's talking about Mr. Steneo. Anyway, an art break is coming up now, so we're gonna go be right back and I see you in 3 minutes. Alrighty, I'm back. So let's ask about the scenario then. What did you mean by that attendant, Mr. LeBlanc? She was taken into the attendant's room for her interview, and then they still have not come out. They make no sign of coming out either. I was finished with my own interview most earlier, quicker than her. Now that's interesting. Why is Mr. Stenarius interview the only one that's taking up so much time? So you have Miles Edgeworth. You were given 3 yen to examine the plane, weren't you? Yes, I was. Yes, I was able to obtain the cooperation of the flight attendant. Speaking of attendants, I'd like to speak with Mr. Stenayo. I wonder if you might grant me permission to enter the flight attendant's room. Before I do, You still have to clear up a few issues beyond your own circumstances. I thought I already did. I understand. You might have ticked those attendants with your sophisticated talking, but you can pull the wool over my eyes, Miles Edgeworth. Well, as you wish then, I'll prove myself to you. Francisca's logic. Let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion. The scene of the crime was had in the very lunch the body was discovered. Yep. From the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found, the only person in this lunch the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth. This unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect. Well, that's kind of disappointing actually. The likeliest suspect, Francisca? Do you have a problem with that? Well, you're supposed to say main suspect. No, but it's not like you to use so swag voting. You're usually a bit more absolute. Yeah, likeliest was a strange word. I'm simply trying to watch out for you. Or is my kindness too hard for you to comprehend? Thank you. But your leniency is unnecessary, for I will prove my innocence soon enough. If I want to continue my investigation, I'll have to break her line of logic fast. So let's get to it then. Francisca's logic. Oh, my health is already down by 2. Let's not complicate things and go with the most obvious conclusion. Hold it! Don't you think you've been a bit just by simply declaring me the culprit? I like my affairs to be simple and perfect. I'll show you the meaning of both when I finish this whole thing within 3 minutes. Hey! You say that like you're cooking a pack of instant noodles. Deal! I won't allow even 3 seconds of useless testimony to be uttered in my presence. I see she hasn't changed a bit, but I won't allow her to send me to prison so easily. The scene of the crime was had in the very lunch the body was discovered. Hold it! So tell me, Francisca, do you know all there is to know about the crime scene? I know all that I need to know in order to arrest you. So you're missing a lot then? And nothing more? Are you saying there is more? Are you saying there is more I need to know? Actually, there is a lot. Oh! Why did you whip me, son? Sorry, Scuffy. My head was asleep. It was apparent that Francisca doesn't have all the facts of this case yet. From the time the victim was seen calling for an attendant until his body was found. Hold it! What do you mean by seen? Please stop pretending like you don't know. It's insulting. Obviously, I'm talking about how Mr. Hicks was seen calling for an attendant at 5 a.m. Okay, I don't have any recollection of that. And then, from the time after that call until the body was found, the only person in this lounge the entire time was you, Miles Edgeworth. Hold it! Actually, that's not you. Well, it's true that I was in the lounge the whole time. That fact alone does not make me the criminal, because you're missing something else. We'll see about that at the conclusion of this investigation. However, yeah, we'll see. However, there's one thing that even you must admit at this time. This unmistakably makes you the likeliest suspect. Yeah, but you're missing so many things here. So, hold it. Under the circumstances, I suppose I can agree that I am the most likely suspect. But I believe in you, so I don't think you did it. Mrs. Funkamas gotta believe that too, right? I mean, you two are like siblings, oh! Yeah! You should never say that in front of her. Right, Scoffy? Even if he violated by blood, that's no guarantee that he's not a criminal. Francisca, I demand to see some proof that you are not the guilty party. The likeliest suspect, huh? What I don't about euphemism. But what about? Does he doesn't yet know about the new evidence that we acquired and where we acquired it. I'll take care of the games in her logic, one hole at a time. Yeah, and I know exactly the thing. So there we go. Yeah, this is the one I sought to focus on. Right, that's how it was. Anyway, this one will do, so I have proof that the fact I was the only one in the loans is irrelevant. And I tell you how, so objection! I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. I take that back then. Oh, right. I completely forgot. So yeah, you actually wrong about where the crime took place, so... Objection! How could I forget? It would appear that you did not have all the information you needed. After all... And what does that mean? I found a nice piece of evidence just before I was supposed to stop investigating. A piece that proves that the body was moved from a different location. The killer used this suitcase to move the victim's body, meaning that the real scene of the crime is not this lounge at all, and thereby the fact that I was the only one at the lounge means absolutely nothing. No, måste man just jump into conclusions? Excuse me? All you did was find this piece of cloth inside the suitcase. And that should also tell you a lot considering how it's bloody. That doesn't prove that the body was moved. It could be that the killer simply used that suitcase as a good place to hide their clothes. Yeah, but why would they do that is the question then. I expected you would come to that conclusion. It would seem I can't escape that easily. You should know better than that. A phone camera is perfect in every way. But did you know that the killer definitely built the suitcase alone at some point? As if there is proof of that. As a matter of fact, I do have proof. I do have proof that that is true actually. Where is the proof that the suitcase was moved alone? Yeah. It's in this very same suitcase we're talking about. So, take that! All it takes is one look at this and you'll have your answer. Oh, I was wrong. Indeed, I have my answer now. That you are an ignorant whippersnapper. I was wrong! And you used us unforgiving whippersnapper. The suitcase ended up in the in-flight shop, but where did it come from? Den som become clear if I just think about the path the killer took. Okay, I completely missed that the last time I looked at it. Take that! The speed cape used in front of the elevator? Yes, and I like to draw your attention to this area here. Where is the evidence that proves the killer took the suitcase to her? It's right here, so... Take that! This mark here, what do you say that it looks suspiciously like tracks from two wheels? I suppose. Photo. This also gave you residue on the wheels of the suitcase. This means that the suitcase containing the victim's body definitely passed through her. I suppose this means that the killer did move the victim's body from somewhere else. I'm glad you will come to your senses. Not so fast. This still doesn't put you in the clear, not by a long shot. Fine, we'll keep going till you believe me. Francisca's Logic, Part 2. You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit the turbulence. And then you waited for the victim in the lounge where you beat him to death. Then, when you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed into the suitcase, the plane hit a path of turbulence and outfled the body from within the suitcase. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back where you had taken it from and pretended to be the discoverer of the body. Well, that one. We'll see how right you are, or how wrong you are. Not a bad bit of logic for something you thought of on a fly. Just what are you insinuating? That I will show you exactly how flawed your logic is. No matter how stunk of a face you put on, not even you can hide your face from me. I'll expose the flaws in her logic in one fell swoop. So let's do it. Francisca's Logic, Part 2. You prepared yourself and acquired the piggy bank before the plane hit the turbulence. Hold it. And how do you suppose I was able to take the piggy bank out of its display case? As I recall, the case was locked. That's easy. If the case was locked, you simply had to hit the glass like this. Ew! I forgot you was there, Komsu. You assaulted my heart of glass. So she wants to talk about the in-flight shop and the Captain Ugo bank. Do you see? That takes care of how you obtain the modern weapon. And then you waited for the victim in the lounge where you beat him to death. Hold it! I thought there wasn't any of the victim's blood found in the lounge. I thought you'd say that. What? Did you think I wouldn't have noticed? I think you used to find a way to cleverly hide the blood splatter in the lounge by accidentally spilling grape juice on top of it. So that's what you believe? Are you accusing me of tampering with the crime scene now? You see, won't we? The forensic scientists are hard at work on that as we speak. And what do you propose I did after that? Then, when you were in the elevator with the victim's body stuffed in the suitcase, hold it! So I put the victim's body into the suitcase, and then, where was I headed, Francisca? That's pretty obvious. Is it really? You were thinking into first class, where you could safely keep an eye on it. So that's what you believe? We're talking about this thing, you know. I thought they call it this kid or ordinary. Yeah, it was certainly caught attention with that design. Annoying pet. You say that when you're younger than me and more of a pet. Well then, you were intending to leave it inside the elevator. But unfortunately for you, a verse was thrown into your plans because the plane hit the third pass of turbulence and out-flared the body from within the suitcase. I don't think that's the case actually. So take that, hold it. You experienced turbulence on a flight before? Of course, many times. You get used to it after a while. Yeah, that was easy too. Turbulence nowadays doesn't really affect me much. The bus we hit was especially youth, and I passed out briefly, but only for a second. Edgewood, 10 minutes is more than a second. Good thing it was only for a second. It'd be bad if you had really blanked out. Why are you trying to? There's no shame in admitting that you had passed out for 10 minutes. Yes, indeed. Oh, Edgewood. Unfortunately, blanking out is exactly what got me into this mess in the first place. That's enough of you eating Saturn. I'm not done with you yet, Miles Edgewood. With no way out, you hastily put the suitcase back where you had taken it from. Hold it. Are you sure? If I really were a criminal, do you really think I would be so easily caught? You're certainly in the middle of being caught right now. No! I have to find a contradiction fast, or I won't have most of my own height left to save. I have to say, I'm looking at the code right now, and I'll tell you exactly what you did after that. You looted around in the lawns. And pretended to be the discoverer of the body. Pretended, you say, ho? Hold it! I didn't pretend to be anything. I really was the first to discover the victim's body. I suppose that's true. So then, You are yielding to my statements? Don't be foolish! I still insist that you are the killer, but it has sense. Really better first to discover the body to be dead. I see what you are trying to say. No matter what I say, she seems dead set on making me out to be the killer. And look, it's just an awfully so. And the large majority of it reflects the truth. But there is one point about it that is not quite right. Well then, let me show it to you. If I can use to figure it out. Let's see. Yeah, actually this is the one I have issue with. Thing is, it will only matter if I actually have a picture of it. Well, okay, I can't go for the one I was thinking of. Let me think. Let's see if I can think of anything here. Well, is there something I can think of? Is there something? Is there something I can go for, or let's see. Well, I think yeah, there is a contradiction here, so there are two statements where I can use this. I'm first gonna try this, so objection! Okay, I was right, it was the first one. The fact that you took this piece of evidence into account in your testimony is gonna become your downfall. Is to be commented. You look out obvious. It's certainly something to be fed. If only the placement of a time wasn't wrong, that is. Evidence and logic. Essential tools that those who won't stand in a courtroom must learn to master. But what if there was a fake piece of evidence thrown into the mix? A fake? Yep. This Captain Uku Piggy Bank is used to source of fake. It is not the jailbought weapon. Hmm? Oh? Okay, what exactly are you playing at? What? I'm pretty sure it was the motor weapon. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I was thinking. Maybe I was wrong. The timing of when the bank was taken from the shop is important, and it was taken after the turbulence had occurred. But then, what about the blood on the bank? What do you make of that? I assume it was added after the murder, when the killer fabricated this weapon. So you're saying that it was something else that was used to kill the victim? Looking at it this way, the killer basically did 3 things after the turbulence. After exiting the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase to the shop and left it there. Then the killer proceeded to pick the bank up from off the floor. Oh yeah, that does make sense. And took it to fabricate a fake motor weapon by hitting the victim on the head. Finally, the victim's wallet was planted on my passenger's in my pocket, to be precise. Everything was done so that I would be framed for the murder of Mr. Akpe Hicks. You there? Yes, ma'am? Other than this piggy bank, was anything else resembling a motor weapon found? We didn't find anything in these loans or in the shop that could be used as one, ma'am. Most of the items that could have been used were broken during the turbulence. And the remaining items all tested negative for any trace of blood. I see. Well, Miles Edgeworth, it appears you used all tactics at an end. But it's possible that it's just hidden somewhere, so... Egg! If the criminal had wanted to hide the weapon in a safer place, I think the weapon would have been hidden in the same place as the bloody cloth. Makes sense, actually. Exactly what I was thinking. Because the cloth was hidden inside the suitcase. It signals to me that the killer had not prepared a more secure place to hide the evidence. Which means that the yellow motor weapon is either still on the motor's personnel or is still at the yellow crime scene. There's one more possibility. And that would be that the piggy bank is in fact the yellow weapon, but didn't we use... Let me finish. The killer took the bank out from the display case before the turbulence by opening the lock on the display case door. Well, that creates an issue. How will they be able to open the lock? And it was at that glass that the glass pane in the door was broken. Well, I can see why you would think that, but there is just one issue with that. I'd say that's a perfectly reasonable line of reasoning, wouldn't you? Almost. But you missed something very important here. Let's see. So that means that the killer had the key to the display case. Francisca, the person you're talking about... Not so fast. I'm not finished. The person I'm talking about also committed another sin. Sitting the captain. Wait. See? So you're no longer talking about me? And granted you permission to conduct your investigation. Yes, it is the sin of lying. Wait, is that what? So that is how it is. Speaking of this, I recall that you also wish to speak with her. Yeah, I wanted you to out of her. Yes, very well. Permission granted, but only if I can sit in on your interrogation. As you wish. You understand, Isolde? I have no intention of interrogating her, but you are welcome to accompany me if you so wish. Mr. Stenario is in the flight attendant room. Let's move. You! Hurry and solve your murder! If you do not, how am I supposed to have my cargo yet onto me? If you could please be patient just a little longer, Mr. LaPlante. I am solid, like a strike of thunder. It's as fast as lightning, and believe me, if I could, I would. I've been told by Mrs. Fungama that you can now enter the flight attendant's room. Please feel free to look around. Thank you. Now to only have Mr. Teneo's true intentions. Mr. Teneo is in the flight attendant's room. Let's move. The blue door over there leads to the flight attendant's room, so... Alright, let's go see what Mr. Teneo has to say for herself. There are 5 copies of Sky Magazine in the magazine yet. This month's special. Oh, looks like it's an English trivia quiz. Oh, we got one. What starts with I and means boldly rude and disrespectful? The answer is most definitely insolent. Time's up, sorry sir, but the correct answer is insolvent. Detective Gonzu, don't tell me your English ability is at the same level as him. Oh man, there's a really pretty lady in the plane over there. Oh, she's looking over here. Quick, son, wave at her with me, please. I am first to be your wingman on this. Hey, this statue. What about it, detective? Did you notice something? I saw this guy in a team last night. The example is his own candy, son. You saw him in your teams? Well, yeah, I saw him, and then I arrested him. I wanted to show you just how bitter I am in our partnership. Being useful in your sleep is of no help to me in the real world, detective. Looks like we can go beyond that, son. Plus, the body has been sent off to the medical examiner's office for an artist file. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, you have to see this sign. It says, in honor of Jockepal's Day. And what exactly is the big deal with the Jockepals? They are seriously sweet superstar rock band, son. Oh, makes me wanna listen to one of their songs right now. Sorry, I got lost in the forest of S just now. Do you want me to explain it to you again? You know, detective, I think I'll have to take a Jane sec on that, you get up, Billy. Anyway, we've got a piano on the display. Hey, do you think I can try it out, son? I think it would look better than to randomly toss things at a crime scene, detective. Besides, I didn't know you know how to play. Of course I do. I'm practically proficient in the things you learn about people on a daily basis. I can get 2 and yeah, to come out just right, son. True news does not a proficient pianist make, detective. Well, let's go in here then. Well, here we are then. Must well, 2:23 p.m. Flight key 390, 4th floor. Flight attendants room. So you're the one that poked around inside this plane without the captain's permission? Deviating from the flight attendant's manual is very unbecoming, you know? What were you hoping to accomplish by doing that? You? Mr. Stenario? Ah, Mr. Edgeworth, you had to? Can you please help us and shed some light on why you did what you did? Alright. Well then, before I do that, I'm just gonna look around. But did you notice anything? What are you doing? And why are you fidgeting? I've never been on a plane before, and I've never been in an attendance room. Well, Even for people that have flight planes many times before, most of them have never been there neither. Men även on a normal flight, one would really ever need to enter one. I don't know when I'll ever get to be on a plane again, so I wanna soak it all in now. So, let's see. A box full of crowns and a yellow suitcase and oh, what a great tip! Facing Detective Gomsu, please kindly attend to the situation at hand. So, let's talk a little about Francisca's logic. Way to solve Harvard's boss, Mr. Edgeworth. Not even Mr. Fungama's whip is a match for you. You give me too much credit. She simply didn't have all the information. To be so, the fights will become tougher and tougher as this investigation progresses. That's alright, Mr. Edgeworth. You will got me watching your back. I'll make sure to keep on supporting you any way I can. You used to say the word, so... Jelly. Then how about standing out in front and absorbing whiplashes for me? Yeah, you can be my meat still. Anyway, gonna look around now. This door leads to the cargo hall, but I can't let it use with Mr. Fungama's express permission. That's not a bad way to handle this situation, if it was any old case, but this isn't. So between you and Mrs. Fungama, who's better at the job? Oh, there is no comparison to be made, Detective Non. Okay, Detective Non, huh? They saw to be a clue of some sort in this their scam. Detective Gomsu, if you please. Yes, sir. You used to let you messing to me. Okay, what is up with this timing? Okay, this fucking timing there. Do be like that. That timing. Anyway, hello there, Francisca, and thanks for the follow. I do hope you've been having a good day so far. Anyway, where was I now? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good to hold. Well, I mean, no, it's more like like the timing that used to got me, like Francisca in the game, and then I get a follow from Francisca used. Yeah, that kinda surprised me. Anyway, where was I now? Yoffie, how dare you go to use a woman said yes without her permission? Have you no sense of honor? I'm sorry. I missed doing what Mr. Edgeworth told me to do. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry for you having to be my meat sealed here. Forgive me, detective. Anyway, it's pretty easy to tell who sleeps in which bunk just by looking. Yeah, I kinda have a feeling this one belongs to Millie. I'm almost certain that the well-kept one up top belongs to Mr. Stenayo. This bottom one is a giant mess. Is Loven squalid scoundrel of a man? You dare to scrutinize a woman's bed and invade happy races? You! There are some things in life best kept to yourself, detective. Yeah, that one was on you. Anyway, what exactly is this panel for? Ah, that's the emergency control for the elevator. We used it to stop the elevator on the first floor and to keep its doors open. Ah, so that's how you open the door. I've always been wondering. Anyway, an outbreak is coming up now, so I'm gonna go be right back and I'll see you in 3 minutes. Okay, I'm back now, so I'm gonna keep investigating a bit before speaking with the Nayo. Well, go on. Let's hold over the some attendant art. In due time, I do have one thing I'd like to ask you. Yes? Do you plan to continue using that whip for the for sale barefooter? Of course, I will get many a testimony out of people thanks to it. Yeah, and people are well done of yes, you know. And I'm willing to bet that the majority of them came from you, detective. Yeah, you seem quite used to it. Miles Edgeworth, isn't there something that you should be doing right now? Of course, I should be asking Mr. Stenayo for her side of the story. That's right. And how does that have anything to do with what's over there? Nothing. Nothing really. If you're letting that, then why don't you hurry up with the educationality? Well, because I like to explore. What is all this young inside these boxes? There's no rhyme or reason to any of it. That's over lost and found, Mr. Edgeworth. Lost and found? The stuff I'm seeing here makes it hard for me to believe that. I have a hard time seeing anyone losing a crown, for example. Gold girls and swords and necklaces. It's like a desert in her soul. Yeah, I was thinking the same. The fact that these were left on the plane implies they were carried onto it to begin with. Which in and of itself is quite worrisome. Something tells me it's time for Goyu to send its metal detectors out for repairs. Yeah, the stuff I wanted really like to get in a plane on. It's one of those suitcases designed by Mr. Stenayo. You can tell it's hardly ever been used by the lack of even a single scratch on it. So these are the attendants' lockers, huh? Let's hurry up and examine them, sir. Why? Why must man always be so rude? Besides, who exactly gave you permission to so stuff the attendants' lockers? Wait, detective! It would be unkind of us to look in a woman's locker without her permission. Yeah, I guess so. Plus, I feel this body is theft and I can sense a whip not far behind. Yeah, that was a bit too close. Anyway, now let's ask Ateneo a fair question then. So, why did you lie about getting the captain's permission? Why did you lie about receiving the captain's permission like that? because I didn't think I would be able to get his permission. And what made you think that? What do you mean? The captain, he only has also forgot me. Ah yeah, because they are together. I spoke with the captain a little earlier myself. He definitely seems to be yet taken with Mrs. Millie. Yes, and on top of that, I had mistakenly accused Mr. Edgeworth of being the killer. I wanted to make amends. Well, how honorable of you. In that case, please allow me to thank you for what you did. Thanks to you, I was able to clear myself of all sources. Yelly, you were able to prove your innocence? Not completely. Oh, thank goodness. Is this scenario, is it? There's one more thing I'd like to ask you. You were in the flight stop just before the turbulence, weren't you? Please answer honestly. Yes, I was. And why were you there? Well, Okay. That reaction was actually quite unusual. With a certain hesitation, Francisca seems to have struck a note. Let's dig deeper into it then, shall we? All I did was go check up on the shop like I always do. You said it was for work then? Yes, I'm in charge of the shop, so I had to keep an eye on it. I don't have any reason to go there otherwise. After you visit to the shop, you paid a visit to this room, correct? Yes, I came back to freshen up and used my makeup. I'm sorry, but is there much else to tell? Mr. Stendayo claims to have no reason other than duty to go to the shop. But is that all there is to it? Maybe I should ask her about that thing. And by that thing, are you talking about the suitcase? If you could please take a look at this for me, Mr. Stenayo. Oh, that suitcase? Yes, about this suitcase. You're the one who designed it, correct? And I think I figured something else out about it. This suitcase is the reason you went to the shop, isn't it? There's nothing you won't find out eventually, is there? Most likely not. Won't you please tell me more about this suitcase? Yes, I was interested in seeing how the suitcases I had designed were selling. I know, that as a service professional, I'm not supposed to care. But I really wanted to know. I was glad to see that it was the last one there. lost? I'm pretty sure there was a true. So there's a contradiction right there. The last one there. Well, I wanna dig deeper now about that, because what you say doesn't really add up with what I know. So you're saying, Mr. Stenayo, that the suitcase in question was the last one? Yes, they are so popular, they practically flying off the shelves. That's not exactly the impression I got. The one in the shop is most definitely the last one. Why do you keep insisting? Well, we're currently looking at a suitcase. Really? Then I guess we sold all of them. Thank you very much for taking the last one. I hate to break it to you, but I didn't say anything about buying it. Then say you bought it. I'm sorry, I can't. But why? I think it goes great with your complexion, Mr. Edgewood. It really suits you. I guarantee it personally as a service professional. Well, that is... How should I put this? It's hideous. You're not holding back, huh? What? Maybe that was a bit dirty, yeah. Yeah. Even I wouldn't go that far. And that's saying a lot. Moving on. My issue with the suitcases isn't the design. It's the number of them remaining. Remaining? There were 2 suitcases in the in-flight shop when I investigated it. 2? But that's impossible. I thought there was only one. If you really was the culprit, then this doesn't make any sense. I wonder why you was mistaken. Looks like her story has created quite a contradiction. When I left the shop, I'm positive there was only one suitcase left. Something is amiss here. What could be the meaning of this inconsistency? Okay. By the way, Mr. Stenayo, what is one of those suitcases doing here? Oh yeah. It was there. I forgot for a second. That's... I thought you said there was only one left. That one is, it's mine. I've used it for a very long time now. It didn't look that way to me when I investigated it. She's used it for a long time? I think not. Mr. Stenayo, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't lie to me. Excuse me? I don't believe for even 1 second that you will use this for a very long time. What proves that this hasn't been used for nearly as long as Mr. Stenario says. I would like to believe it is because of the price tag. So, take that. Tell me, Mr. Stenario, is it also your habit to keep the price tag pristine on your suitcase? Ah, what is the meaning of this? Why would you lie about a suitcase? Despite having faith in her design sense, the sales numbers made her cry bitter death. The dude is becoming increasingly clear to me. Mr. Stenario, I think I understand. I know what you are trying to hide. Now then, the suitcase was originally in... Yeah, I believe it was in the flight shop. Seeing as how the price tag is still on this suitcase, one can only assume it was out on the floor for sale in the shop. And the person who built this suitcase was... Yeah, most likely it was... I would have to say, most likely it was you. So, take that. It was you, wasn't it, Mr. Stenario? I hate to say this, but this suitcase that you designed, it hasn't sold very well, has it? You somehow how poorly it is designed that you put your heart into was selling, and were deeply hurt. That's why you wanted to make it look like it was selling by pouring it yourself. Isn't that right? Then, the user you went to the shop and came back here was... I'm sorry. All I really have is my job. I was overjoyed when my design was Susan. I thought that maybe I had finally accomplished something. But the suitcases didn't sell. It's because of the design, isn't it? All because it's as you put it, hideous. I can't say this is a great place in which to sell them either. Yeah, I don't believe lots of people would check that shop out in the first place. We weren't selling a single one, and they were used to sitting there collecting dust. I felt so bad seeing them there, day in and day out, so I decided to buy one for every flight I worked. Okay, now that's a determination and a waste of money. You buy one every single time you work a flight? I see. So in order to keep your solution, you went and bought one today as well. Yes, and here is my receipt for that purchase. This receipt is clearly timestamped 5:40 AM. suitcase is zipped, put at the in-flight stop, and left in attended room. The timestamp says 5:40 a.m. Suitcase is zipped uteton in my organizer. Let's take a closer look here. Call you airlines. Say your teeth well. Say you 5:40 a.m. Key 390. Say you 1. Register number 1. Suitcase $1,200,000. This is a factor actually. Total $1,200,000. Credit $1,200,000. Sends to $0. If you have any questions regarding this transaction, please contact us at the Call You Airlines. Just as Mr. Stenario said, the timestamp says he brought the suitcase at 5:40 a.m. Let's see. Okay, that's the only thing of interest. The truth is, there's still a bunch of them left unsold. They planning to scrap the remaining ones at the end of this flight. Mr. Stenario, where are these other suitcases? They should all be down in the cargo hold. I see. Then the suitcase the killer used could very well have come from the cargo hold. Mr. Edgeworth, you don't think that the killer used one of my suitcases, do? Yes, I do. The killer used one of your beloved suitcases to move the victim's body. Ah, how guilty! The suitcases were meant to be faithful partners to our passengers on their trips. That's all I ever wished for them to be. Mr. Stenario, is there an other way to get to the cargo hold? Other than the elevator? The only other way is used to do for that door there. The one behind me then. And what about security? That door has no special lock installed because used to enter this room, you need a special key card that only Kiev members have access to. I see. Which means that the culprit is someone who can enter this room, eliminating the passengers, and leaving only Kiev members as potential suspects. I can't believe it. What is it now? Yes, Francisca. Going on as a wild goose says, you are disgrace to the full common name. And what do you mean by that? The suitcase came from the cargo hold. That fact alone tells the whole story. I don't really get it. Yes, this is why I say the culprit must be a Kiev member who used the key card. Miles Edgeworth. I don't see the issue here. You proposing that the killer used the elevator from the cargo hold, correct? Is it that, or that they took it this way? Yes, that's the only realistic possibility. And all the attendant, Mrs. Mealy, I asked her earlier, and she had this to say. Francisca got information out of Mrs. Mealy in order to make the elevator go down to the cargo hold. A different key card is required. I see. A different one? Yes, and the only person who holds that particular card is you, Mr. Yuda Tenayo, and only you. Is that you? Ah! But is this you, Mr. Tenayo? Yes, I keep a key card in my locker at all times. Could you please show us that card right now? Yes, hold on. Let's see. What is it? Ah! I don't believe it. What's wrong? The key card. It's gone. This is actually bad. Ha ha ha. Very clever. The technical card was stolen, when in fact you used trying to hide it from us. You really thought this too? Wait, it's not like that. You can tell us all about what it's like down at the station. Officer, yes, this woman. Yes, ma'am. I think you've been a bit too hasty. Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I have a hunch that wasn't the case. What's wrong? There's this belief writing all over your face. Francisca, I know that you are the lead investigator on this case. However, hold it! Don't ever think about wasting any more of my time. You know the rules as well as I do. Evidence speaks louder than words. Even if this isn't a courtroom, that basic tenet still applies. Yeah, you're right about that. I intend to investigate the cargo hold now. What will you do, Miles Edgeworth? I was planning on doing the same. I intend to do likewise. Oh. Okay, that one went actually quite quickly, especially if we compare it to part 1 of episode 2. Well then, I know it's only and all, but yeah, we all know that it's hard to tell how long it's gonna go. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be ending Steam here. So Just give me a quick second and I'm just gonna close the game quickly now. So there we go. And then I'll just do this. And then let me just take a quick look now and see when the next team is gonna be. So the next team is gonna be anyway, the next team is gonna be at Wednesday with some more Ace Attorney investigations. Anyway, so if you wanna follow me at Socials, here you go. And do feel free to join my Discord. And if you aren't subscribed, you can use this gate message. Otherwise, you can use this one. And now, I'm just gonna see who I shall be going for. So, I'll see you all next time. Good night. Do Yatsumi.